is it me or does it feel like we went from teaching for kids to understand and learn something to just completing and submitting work? Like, you take a look into these classes, a lot of students, they just, either some of them are so behind, they just trying to play catch up and submit work, or the kids just be in the class like, all right, I'm trying to turn this in and go about my way. Like, because of this whole remote learning thing, there's some pros and cons, but like the whole thing turned into just like, all right, I'm trying to submit work. Or a lot of schools are trying to just get kids to catch up and make everything up so they can pass. Because, it's not a good look if not, 2/3 of the school is failing. You know what I mean? So it kind of comes into a numbers game, and then that kind of comes into just submitting work. And then that kind of comes into just teachers just teaching, and kids just like, whatever. Let me just get through this class and submit this work and then just call it a day. And then that takes that makes it like meaningless for some teachers. Like they look at it like, sometimes I look at it like, man, like this is like, it's not fulfilling, man. Like, sometimes I come home and I'm just not fulfilled, and some days, it's rough. And I'd be like, man, like this, do I want to go through that again? You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I'm in person, some kids would just come to school to make up all the work they're missing, and then they'll just be gone for a couple days, and then they'll come back. They miss a couple things because they've been gone for a couple days, make that up, and then just that same cycle. You know what I mean? So, or like, it's crazy. One time in the class, I gave an option like, "Yo, can we? You want to talk about something? Something real? Want to learn about something? Anything in your everyday life? Want to talk about something cool today, or you just want to complete the work?" Some kids like, I just want to complete the work and go. So I was like, really? Like, you just want to just submit the work and go about your way? I was like, oh wow. I thought certain kids, wanted to actually learn something real, because I also teach a financial literacy class, but in my math class, I was like, let's take a break from this, just doing work, and I gave them an option, and some kids is like, I just want to, do this work, get out of here, go on my way. So yeah, is it just me, or has kind of learning kind of went out the window and just submission of work, completion of work? I feel like that's more the emphasis now. Let me know if I'm bugging or not. Also, not only from my personal experience, but just looking through social media, I see like this whole transition of, just kids trying to submit work, trying to play catch up. That's just been this whole year. Hopefully it will end next year, you know what I mean? But right now, man, I'm not feeling it, to be honest with you. Let me know how you feel. Comment below.